Good morning. Welcome to First Universalist Church of Yarmouth. My name is Sarah Whitty. I'm on the board and also on the Worship Council, who is bringing you this morning's worship service while Reverend Hillary and Gwen Matthews are on a very well-deserved week off. What a Christmas they created. Wow. And so just happy we could all be here this morning. At First Universalist, our mission is to explore our faith, embrace the community, and to engage the world as spiritual seekers. May we take these words to heart. If this is your first visit or you've not yet done so, please fill out the visitor card, which is in the pew rack right in front of you. Drop it in the collection plate when it comes around, and that way we can connect you with ideas and events and programs, things that are coming up. If you're joining us on Zoom, welcome. Glad you could be here too. And we'll also connect you if you write an email with the connection card. Everyone's invited to join in for coffee and cookies downstairs after the worship service. Before our service begins this morning, we have a couple of announcements. Arnie will make our first.
Thanks for that introduction. What I'm about to say, you can receive in stereo because in your Sunday morning news, it has just about every word I'm about to speak. You can also put this on your refrigerator when you get home so you can go look at it a third time. Please join us next Sunday, January 7th, for Exploration Sunday with our Adult RE Council. This is a special service. It'll include both time spent in the sanctuary for spiritual nourishment and time to explore, embrace, and engage UU educational topics as well. You'll be able to choose if you want to think more deeply about freethinkers in history, if you want to ponder how to be a good citizen or raise a good citizen, if you want to delve into spiritual journey map making, or participate in a multi-generational music making session. You can imagine who's going to head that. The Adult RE Council looks forward to seeing you next Sunday, and please read it through again. Bye-bye.
Hey, Arnie, just take away my Thank you, Arnie. Please see your Sunday morning news for lots more. Our website also has these events. I wanted to highlight one other that's coming up. No, two others. There, on the back, there's a Gun Safety Day of Action. And Peter, could you raise your arm? Peter Fromuth? Yes. Peter can tell you more about that downstairs. That's coming up this Wednesday. So that's right around the corner. And then inside, there's, where is it? On the front, new to First Universalist or recently arrived, we're having a three-part class in January to give people information about theology, our own spiritual journeys, and information about joining First Universalist. So please respond and let us know you're planning to attend if that's working for you. And now, as we wake up and bring ourselves fully into this time and space, I offer you the poem Dawn Revisited by Rita Dove. Imagine you wake up with a second chance. The blue jay hawks his pretty wares, and the oak still stands spreading glorious shade. If you don't look back, the future never happens. How good it is to rise in sunlight in the prodigal smell of biscuits, eggs and sausage on the grill. The whole sky is yours. To write on, to blow open to a blank page. Come on, shake a leg. You'll never know who's down there frying those eggs if you don't get up and see. And our music director, Sam Chandler, will lead us into worship.
Thank you, Sam. We are called to worship this morning by the words of Erica Hewitt. First comes the waiting. This is the season of endings and beginnings, when the small signs of dawn pierce through the night and something new is born. But first comes the waiting. First comes the lessons of endings and beginnings. The presence of life, the sheltering spirit of love, grieves with those sweeping up the debris of loss. It waits with those who restlessly reach out for change, grants us courage in the night to guard each other's dreams for this holy, wondrous universe. Grant us, O universe, unfolding in mystery, a sense of your timing. May we loosen our grip on that which doesn't serve us, leaving behind that which we have outworn and outgrown. Teach us the lessons of beginnings. Remind us that such waitings and endings may be a starting place, a planting of seeds which bring to birth what is ready to be born, something right and just and different, a new song, a deeper relationship, a fuller love in the fullness of time. And now, if you will rise as you are able for the next two parts of the service, our opening hymn is number 350. And after that, we will say our unison affirmation.
The ceaseless flow of endless time, no one can check or stay. We'll fill the past with no regrets, or future with dismay. The present slips into the past and dream like melts away. The breaking of tomorrow's dawn begins anew today. The past and future ever meet in the eternal now, to make each day a thing complete. Now be our New Year's vow. We are united in seeking to increase love with justice and to constitute a free church, open to all people, mindful of our past and drawing upon modern knowledge. We respond to the spiritual needs of persons and are devoted to the common good in community, nation, and world. We cherish the integrity of each individual and search for truth with reason as our guide. We respect differences of opinion and strive to be a democratic community. We are concerned with this world and open to the future. You may be seated.
Hillary would say, "How are you?" But really, how are you? Pretty good, right? So every Sunday we light our chalice, symbol of Unitarian Universalism, peace and friendship around the world. And I was going to invite, because we've been having a different voice talk about the chalice and what it means to them. I was going to invite Byron and his kids to do that today, but they're doing the polar dip and dash, so I wish them well on that. They'll be, I think, plunking in right about now, and that's a fundraiser for a good cause, so that's good. But I did ask them how they felt about the chalice, and I got a couple words back from Albie. He said it helps him to feel connected and grounded. Aw, aw. And he turned 9 just the other day. So that's really nice. And I thought about my own feelings about the chalice, and I thought, it's just a moment, but isn't everything. And so like a smile or a breath, the chalice is just a moment, and it connects us, and it reminds us to make the best of each moment. And so that's what I'd like to invite us to contemplate today. And I invite anyone, child of any age, who would like to come up. Isabel, would you like to come help me? Anybody who'd like to come up and help us light our chalice and say our words? Isabel and Mira coming up. Aubrey? You know how to do it. Hi. And Mira just had her happy birthday party here yesterday. Yes. Ready? We'll say the words together, and then we'll blow out the candle. Ready? We light our chalice in peace and friendship. Oops, let me get this really lit. Okay, everybody blow. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And now we'll have our offering. So you guys can go sit back down with your peeps. Thank you. Our December half plates are for Maine Community Foundation's Lewiston Auburn Area Response Fund for Victims and Families, created in response to the mass shooting events in October 25th in Lewiston. 100% of the funds will support victims and families of the gun tragedy. Funds will be distributed in February with deep community guidance, including from Maine Community Foundation's statewide board and community steering committees. Your generosity is greatly appreciated as we reach out to care for our community. For folks in the sanctuary, we'll be passing the plate. For friends gathered with us online, you can make your donation using the button in your order of worship or by dropping a check in the mail. Thank you, and Sam will now play our offering music. Do you want to say what it is, Sam? Because we didn't have that. Thank you.
This is a Bach prelude in C minor.
Please rise and join in our song of thanksgiving, From Thee I Receive. From thee I receive, to thee I give, together we share, and by this we live. From thee I receive, to thee I give, together we share, and by this we live. Thank you. You may be seated. We are grateful for all gifts given and received.
In a moment, we are going to welcome you to participate in a simple ritual that is a bit different than the ritual that we normally participate in, where we share joys and concerns. Today, we're going to ask you to reflect on the previous year and look ahead toward what we hope for, long for, need, or want in the coming year. But before we do, we invite you to take a cleansing breath in and then exhale slowly. As you reflect and look ahead, please listen to these two poems, one about letting go and one about gratitude.
The first poem is She Let Go by Sapphire Rose. She let go. Without a thought or a word, she let go. She let go of the fear. She let go of the judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around in her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons, wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry. She just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't search the scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of the planning and all of the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her day timer. She made no public announcement and put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it is just that. In the small space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her, and the sun and the moon shone forevermore.
Ode to Everything by Major Jackson. Somehow I have never thought to thank the ice cream cone for building a paradise in my mouth. And can you believe I have never thought to thank the purple trout lily for demonstrating its six-petaled dive, or the yellow circle in a traffic light for illustrating patience? My bad. In my life, I have failed to praise the postman, whose loyalty is epic, the laundress who treasures my skinny jeans and other garments, and the auto repairman who clangs a wrench inside my car, tightening her own music. Were my name called and I were summoned on a brightly lit stage to accept a little statuette, after staring in utter disbelief, I would thank my dentist, as well as my neighbor who sits vigil beside the dying, far away from the lights, and my fourth grade teacher who brought down 3 taped rulers on my hands as punishment for daydreaming out a window during an exam I already completed, mea culpa. Now that I know the value of the peaks across from Flanders Hill, I will also perennially express reverence for their green crowns. I will never fail again to say small devotions for the scar on a friend's face that lengthens when I walk into the room. And now, we invite you to light a candle and tell us your reflections and your hopes, longings, needs, or wants. For those joining us via Zoom, you can write your reflections, hopes, longings, needs, or wants in the chat, and Jennifer will read them aloud, and I will light a candle for you. We ask that the first candle lit be placed in the far end of the sand so that no one needs to reach their arm over a flame. We also ask that any child lighting a candle be accompanied by an adult. And with respect for privacy, we do not record this portion of our worship service. So if you would like to light.
Our closing prayer is words from Beth Mulholland. Carry each other into the new year. In this new year, may we leave behind the weight of unfulfilled resolutions, unrealized dreams, and unrealistic expectations. May we unpack the heavy weight of stories that tell us we are unworthy and unlovable. May we remember that we each carry inside of us a spark of the divine. In this new year, may we carry kindness, gentleness, and hope that hold us through even the hardest days and the most daunting risks. May we carry the weight of memory that reminds us of who we are, and the weight of spirit that reminds us of what we are still becoming. May we carry the wisdom to seek rest and connection, to lean into mutual care. May we carry curiosity, wonder, and the ability to be surprised. This year, may we carry space for all of our flaws, all of our longings, all of our love, remembering that the truly daring adventure of life is not to be better, better, best, but to show up wholly, authentically, lovingly as ourselves. May we carry these prayers and carry each other into the new year.
I invite you to rise in body or spirit for our closing hymn, number 1. It's kind of a blessing on the space, a blessing on wherever you go, and on the time that you'll be sharing with the people you love in the coming year. Number 1.
May nothing evil cross this door, and may ill fortune never cry about these windows. May the roar and rain go by. My faith made strong, the rafters will withstand the battering of the storm. This work that all the world will do and keep you warm. Peace shall walk softly through these rooms, touching our lips with holy wine, till every casual corner blooms, and to our with laughter round the raucous shout, and though these sheltering walls are thin, may they be strong to keep hate out and hold love in. Thank you. Please be seated. The words of the Reverend Bishop Stephen Charleston. He wrote, "Please join me today, whoever you are, whatever you believe, join me in releasing love into the world. Love as mercy, love as peace, love as forgiveness, love as healing. Join me in sharing love in every way you can, and when you do, join me in believing it will make a difference. Love always makes a difference. Please join me today in extending that love as far as your heart can reach." And now let's all together say our unison benediction, which is printed on the back of your little mini program for today. For those who come here seeking God, may God go with you. For those who come embracing life, may life return your affection. For those who come to seek a path, may a way be found and the courage to take it step by step. May it be so. And Sam, are we having a sing-along? Yeah, sure.
Sure? Okay. Please
Yeah,
invite.
if anyone wants to come down to the piano to sing, or you can hang out where you are, or you can be the first one to the cookies. Assume there's cookies. We're going to sing Auld Lang Syne. We're going to sing it twice through. So feel free to come on over. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? And days of lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne will take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. One more time. Should old acquaintance Happy New Year.